Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm doing another Hillside Heart Prompt. This is my Hillside Heart Prompt journal that I'm gluing in. And today I am doing enjoyment, and this is who the prompt was donated by, and Herringbone, and this is who the prompt was donated by. It's a 52-week 2026. This is week 4, and the video was posted by Caroline on the Hillside 2/1/26. Let's see. I will put these links in the description to give them credit. Okay, there's that. I have a new camera set up. I'm not filming with my phone. I have got a new, let me shake it. Yep, there we go. Once I get settled. I got a overhead camera system, and I have an arm, but it's on the desk, so it may jiggle a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so I need to pick a page where I want to do my enjoyment and herringbone. I do have a playlist for this challenge, so you can take a look. Excuse me. I think I'm going to do this page because I have a lot of items, but I'm thinking this page is not going to be big enough. I need to do another fold out like this. This book is going to be a lot of fold out. So I did bring some scraps over, and I have the scrap piece left over from here. And I think I used this in here somewhere. So I think I'm just going to attach this like this. So I can use maybe like that. I like the hearts. All right, so I just need a small piece of this to attach. Probably half this size. Let me cut this down. Okay. It's not totally straight, but it'll be okay. I picked up this my hubby let me go pick out stuff for my birthday, and I got this little trimmer, but it's not tall enough. So this is really nice. I like it. Okay. Stick this down the floor. So I'm just going to fold this in half and just make a hinge. Oops, it's not half. Sometimes paper has a grain on it. Let's see. Then I can just cut this off. I have my daughter's Barely art glue dialed up, so I can use that today. I think I want to put this here, like so. So I'll just glue it to the back of here. Let's see. Let me get my wits about me. I want it to be like this. Gotta make sure I got enough room to fold it in, so thinking that's gonna be too big. That's the only thing about having a journal that's already put together, but that's okay. I like the challenge. So I think I'm just gonna glue this on here and then just adapt. like this. I, I use the Barely Art glue and I'm gonna put it on here. So I have my camera hooked up to my laptop so I can kind of glance over and see if I'm still in frame. And I don't know about the sound, if the sound is good or not. I just don't want to go to that other page there. Yeah, I think that'll be good enough. Yeah, and then I'll go like that. That'll be good. Okay, I think good there. Put some glue on here. And the lighting, I'm not sure about the lighting either. I have an extra light on my desk here in the corner that my daughter got me last year for my birthday. It's really nice, but I need to charge it. I think it's like you charge it up and you can use it without the cord. So I've got it hooked into my laptop as well. So it's giving me some light on the desk. I like it. Okay, so there's that. So I just need to trim some off here. And I probably should have done that beforehand, but let's see. I need my big ruler. I gotta remember to put this pin back in. All right, let me grab my ruler. So I got a lot of goodies for my birthday. I got a rolling cart full of um, art supplies, which was great. I'll share those in another video. And you might hear background noise. My hubby's watching TV in the other room, and that's extremely loud, but I'm sure you can't make it out. We'll just rip this. I can. I'm okay if it's not straight. Okay, just as long as it closes. All right, let me just give that a trim. I need to get a little like caddy for like scissors and pens and stuff around the desk. All right, I think I got enough room for everything now. That looks good. All right, there's that. And this is my herringbone that I made with little scraps of fabric. I just cut up paper that my daughter had from paper pads into 1-inch strips and then just made my own herringbone pattern. So I want to put that on the edge. So I'm going to cut that down. So let me do that real quick with my big cutter. I'm just trying to decide how big I want that. I think I want that on that page. So maybe got this cute little ruler too. Oh, um, maybe 2.5, 2.5 by 9.5, 9.25. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, I don't think it's straight, but that's okay. Put this right here. So that's my herringbone, and then I'll put the rest of the items there. Okay, so let me glue that down. We use the Fairly Art glue. So I've got a bunch of stuff in my cart for scrapbook.com. Art glitter glue, sticky grid paper for my daughter's stamping platform. A few things. Did get some tweezers too. Nice little kit of stuff, so I like that. That turned out really nice. So I just took some copy paper and just started gluing those down. I did that piece, then that piece, and just so on and so on to make a pattern. I just looked up online herringbone pattern and just followed that. I did distress the edges of the paper, which kind of defined it. So I think that's now pretty good. So there's that. So the enjoyment part, I have quite a few items. Just kind of lay them out. I love my daughter's backyard, her butterfly garden. So I think I'm just gonna trim this up just a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna try to lay these out where I think that looks good there. So I love butterflies. I love hummingbirds. This is enjoyment for me, my take on it. So I might put that there. At my son's house in my craft room, I have uh, my window to the left of me where I sit. I have a hummingbird in the summertime feeder there, and I can watch them. They're so cute. So I think I might put that there. I love the sun, and I think I want to put some color on this. I did bring my markers out. These are the Gravy markers that my daughter got me, so I think I like this color right here. Quick drying, water base, brush tip, acrylic markers. So let me just color this in to see where I want to put it. So let me get this out of the way. I don't know if this has a number. If it does, oh, here it is. 644. All right, let me just get this color, just a little bit of color. Let's see. Oh yeah, I like it. It's nice. And they're not gonna be perfect. Just gonna color it in. So I'm hoping I can do a little bit longer video with this new camera set up, and it goes right to my laptop, and my son-in-law has a folder that it goes right into, just like my son has up north. So I don't have to fuss with uploading or anything like that, but today is my first day trying this, so. And you may hear some lawn people outside. So I like that. They give it a little bit of color. And then I have this cardinal. My dad and I love watching cardinals in his yard. So, and it was just in a magazine that I got, and I just ripped around it. So I want to put that somewhere. So this is kind of be just laying things out. Just things that I enjoy and I love. I got a pickle jar here. I love eating pickles and having pickle juice before bed. That helps with leg cramps. This is a bowl of chili. And somewhere I have a word. I'm just going to lay them out. That is a bowl of soup, which I love soup. I absolutely love soup. I would eat soup every day, homemade soup. Um, Autumn had that. Oh, here's my little chili. I think I'm going to put that on there right now. Maybe color that in so we know it's chili. Let's see if I have a red marker. Okay, I got a red marker here. So I think you can still see me. So I'm just going to color this in. It's not red, but I'll know it's chili. This is an acrylic marker, so it moves smoothly. And I can come back in and add more color if I want, but I think this is good. So there's my chili. Let me glue my little word on there that came in with my magazines, and I cut a lot of this stuff out. I think I've shared before. I got a whole stack of these farmer's almanac for my dad, so they've been great to cut things out. Yeah, it's awesome. Okay, put some glue on this. I don't know if I have time on here to show me how long I've been going, so I'm going to try to speed along because I don't want to be too slow here. Have the video be too long. We had internet was out yesterday. We had them here. A squirrel chewed the line at the pole, so we had to get a new one. Okay, so there's that chili. So I have chili. That's soup. Let's see. I might write soup on there. So I've got a marker in here. A couple markers that I got last time when I was here. They were on clearance. These are really cool Sharpies. This is a white one. That's a black one. It was in the clearance at Hobby. So I'm going to write soup. That is my favorite. Okay. There's that. Tomatoes. I love tomatoes and I love growing them. Um, I do have a formula for growing tomatoes. Maybe I'll try to write that in here later on. I don't have it. It's in another book. This is mac and cheese. I still love making mac and cheese. I'm really kind of over the whole cooking thing. Raising kids, 3 kids, we made big meals and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like, I like the simple stuff now, but I still like making um, my husband's mom and grandmother's um, homemade mac and cheese. That's good. Um, Ice water with lemons. That is my favorite. I, I don't drink soda. I have this one here, so I think I'm going to use this one and save that one. Okay. I have fishing. See, I have a lot of stuff here. Um, we would go fishing every weekend, take the kids fishing, so I'm going to try to fit that in there. And then last but not least is music. I love music, any kind of music. Okay. Except for, well, I won't even say, but yeah. Uh, Flowers. I don't know how much I'm going to fit in here, so I better get to it. Let's see. Oh, trying to see if there's a time. Oh, 20 minutes. Okay, I'm already 20 minutes into it, so I gotta start putting stuff down. I really like this here. Just wondering if I don't cut that down a little bit. I like these little scissors here with the curve. I think I'm just gonna just cut it down. I'm not good at fussy cutting or anything like that, so it's just gonna be random. And this is made to be like a memory art book, whatever you want it to be. Just cut off this black area. Um, I'll do that. Okay, that's good. So I'm just gonna start putting stuff down. Oh, apples. I think I didn't mention apples. I can color those later. I love apples. We have apple trees up north at my son's farm. Golden Delicious, Red Delicious. We have a cherry tree. So very difficult. You've got to get them in the right spot. They have to have proper drainage. They don't like it too wet. So it's kind of a hit and miss where to put them. Usually on a hill, a little bit of a hill. Okay, tweezers. All right, I'm gonna stick this right here. And I've got a cute little squeegee thing that came in a kit my daughter got me. Thank you, Heather. Okay, so that's there. I definitely want this right here. Let me put the sun here. I like that there. So I'm just gonna put it down. Let's just put it down. And I know I've mentioned this before. Ironing, I still love ironing. I used to iron everything. Still love it. So I'll be getting a new bottle of Fairly Art glue too, because I'm sure I'm going to use this one up. I may put some of this in the little bottle. I found them at, oh, there we go. Uh, Hobby Lobby. They hide them over where the paintbrushes and the markers and stuff are. They move them around. And they're the bottles with the black tips on them. I'm going to put that right there. Okay. All right. I'm going to have to grab me a wet wipe here. So I may get my almost hour into crafting today. We'll see. See, that don't want to go in there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I've got all these wonderful little drawers of stuff. They're like these little acrylic drawers. These are the bottles. So I have all my supplies almost organized. Oops, sorry, bumped you. almost organized. So I think I will put some of the Fairly Art glue in this little bottle later because I like this one. It has a black lid with the metal tip and this little stopper. I love these. So there's that. Okay, so let's see. I still have quite a bit of stuff here. I want to get this fishing in here. This might go right here. Yeah, that would be fine. Let me put that, and I can put stuff over the top of it. I definitely want that hummingbird right there. So let me put this down, and I think I'm going to use my glue stick. And we got a glue up here. Thank you, Heather. Put this down. Love fishing. We used to go fishing in the intercoastal at New Smyrna. Used to drive my kids over at night after work and let them fish. And then we come back home and get ready for school the next day. They loved it. All right. And we would fish with shrimp as bait. I think that's one page there. Just want to fold that one page up. That's 2 pages. Okay. All right, there we go. So let me put this down. So I could come back in and give this boat some color. This glue is so good that once it's down, it's down. Let me, okay. I want to get it right there. Can't get it. Yeah. I don't know. I'll have some trimming to do. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get me a little caddy to put my stuff in. My little tools and stuff. All right, I'll trim that. Let me try to trim that now. Oops. Says glue on it. All right, good enough. Remove this. Okay. All right, so that's good. Um, got all kinds of scissors here. Here we are. There we go. I'll trim that after. All right, let's get this one down because I really like that. I'm gonna use the Very Dark glue. So I hope you all had a nice holiday weekend. We had a nice quiet one. It was really hot. So I don't, I lived here for 25 years. My body got used to the cold up there, so now I'm trying to get used to the heat. And if you don't drink all your water, forget about it. Okay, I'm hoping I can get this on there without ripping something. Don't want to go. Just grab it. That right there first. You get a little bit of wiggle room with that Fairly Art glue. Art glitter glue, forget about it. Once it's down, it's down. Okay, that's good. All right, let's see. I want my ice water right here. Let me just trim it up a little bit. I kind of rough cut these out. Now, I was at my son's place, I'd be cheating and cutting shapes out of these, but sorry, I'm cutting new one off frame here. All right, I will put that there. Let's put that down. I think we're supposed to get a bunch of rain today. That's what my son-in-law said. So we'll see. Could use it. Okay, there's my um, lemon water. I love that. Let me put something. What do I have? Oh, I got some big things. Okay. Let me put this up here and I'll just trim it off down here. I'll put this up here. I should have put it underneath that, but let me see if this will lift up. I think it's dry. No, I can get it. Yeah. No, I know right there. I do it. Oh, that's the calendar. Calendar pages are so pretty. Just gonna tuck this in here. There we go. Too much. I'm determined. All right, try to move this where I can smooth it out. And I'll cut that off. Do that right now. And then glue this back down. It ripped a little bit, but that's okay. So my next video will be, I want to share some things I got for my birthday. And then I'm going to do another 50 stack challenge. I have the stuff set aside for my next one. So yeah, I'm just trying to get used to the camera. That's pretty. I like that. All right, let's see. I've still got a lot of stuff. So this might have to go over here. like so. Do I want the mac and cheese in there? That's really big. Please. Still got quite a few things. Birdhouses. I love birdhouses. I don't know that I'm going to fit this in here. Okay, I think we're going to have to omit this one because it's kind of big. I'll save it for another one. I'll put the mac and cheese there. There. Like that. Okay, let's do it. Just going to use this one. I think it'll be easier to handle. Just having difficulty getting that. There we go. All right. So put this right. So I've got everything in there. I put my bird here. Yeah. I love in the spring when it's time to put the birdhouses out and fill them. The chickadees really crack me up. They're not afraid. They'll buzz your head and they know food's coming. And I just ripped around that. Okay, let's see what else. We've got pickles. I'll put my pickles there. And I've got chili. Chili. I've got my music. Let me put my music up there. Let's see. I mean, I have a music page there, but it's just to remind me to listen to music. Okay, there. So there's my music. I've got chili. I've got my soup. I've got this big old fat tomato, which I love. I think the tomato is going to go right here. Then I got my pickle jar. I've got my apples, which can go here. What else do I have? I have flowers, but I don't think I have enough room for those. Oh, there's my little scissors. Okay, let me stand for a minute. Okay. I want my chili there. I love chili. I still love making chili. I'll make a big pot of it and I'll eat it all week until it's gone. I love it. I just love it. That and soup. Homemade soup. Has to be homemade. Has to be homemade bone broth. Okay, that's gonna fold. So I'm gonna put it like that. Just so those little bits don't fold and crinkle on me. It's my chili. Don't think I'm going to color the apples in because I really like that. My pickles can go down here. All right, let me do the pickles first. So yeah, if you get in trouble with light cramps, here I have been because if we're running around and I don't get all my water in, yeah, a little bit of pickle juice before you go to bed. They even sell it here at a particular store in little bottles. It's next to the vinegar. You can find it. I've got my soup. So these are all things that I enjoy. All right, put my tomato. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put my tomato there. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm doing good. I'm at 40 minutes, which is longer than most of my videos here lately, so we'll see what the upload will be. Kind of like that right there. You can still see my herringbone. Whoops, need a place for my apples. I'm gonna put my apples. I'm really sad I didn't get my ironing board in there, but yeah, that's just too much. Mac and cheese. My son, when I say I'm making mac and cheese, he gets so excited still. It's his favorite. Actually, all my kids love my mac and cheese. Okay, there's my apples. Oopsie. I think that turned out really good. I have little pops of color. I may color his boat in. I won't do that on camera because I don't want the video to be too long, but I think that turned out really good. I didn't get any flowers in there, but I've got the foliage of the autumn, which I love. So I think that's good enough. All right, so that's my herringbone and enjoyment. I'll try to pick it up so you can, my, so I don't forget. Okay, so there you have it. All right, hopefully this new camera setup, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So I'll try to upload and get this on for today. So that is my week 4 enjoyment and herringbone. There you have it. Hop over to Caroline on the Hillside and watch her. She's amazing with her magazine stuff, and I'm definitely inspired by it. So there you go. All right, take good care. Always enjoy the day. Bye.